One of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams this Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the San Diego State Aztecs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
San Diego State's head coach told me before the game he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So TCU's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game is they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, where else? They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And the Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. Looking downfield, it's Craig. Got it in the middle, it's small.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Running inside, it's Payne. Quick step and go. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking outside, it's Payne. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They go right back to it. Got a little grass and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
On the move, it's Sutton. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Aztecs with the 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Sutton. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground already. That is a way to make a statement early. The Aztecs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to Washington.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Sheffield. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. This drive.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those...
Second down, he'll throw it. Unleash. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now.
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Pulls it on the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. No huddle, offense to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. To the air, it's Craig. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Horned Frogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
To the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Small. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Running inside. It's Payne. Nice move there. Might have a chance.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Trying to run, it's Payne. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Setting up for the
Methuselah.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just...
Oh, he's got some space. He's got 67 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Caught behind the line. It's Sheffield. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll give it to him again. There's some room. Makes it past the marker. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aztecs!
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing the heat. Pressure in his face and he lets it fly.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Looking to pass. It's Craig. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy, man. He is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hauls it in. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just. Just shy of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Tries to get it on the ground. Maybe a crease. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Aztecs will have it 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. With the catch, it's Sheffield. Finds a crease at the 20. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Aztecs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Sutton. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. TCU calls its 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
When you're in zone coverage and it's 3rd down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback. Break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those. They need to pay for them. Be physical. Make sure he doesn't catch that football.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. He'll set up to throw. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass, and you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 17. Wants to throw. It's Craig. Quick strike complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trench.
People in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They'll go right back to him. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got his man in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Aztecs decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Scanning the field, it's Craig. Going downfield for the big play. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football, almost had the big play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Leaping grab for a big gain. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll run it. It's Payne. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. The run inside. It's Sutton. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. Could be an alley. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Running inside. It's Sutton. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And that one did not work. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. Handoff from the gun. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Going for the marker on the ground. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, San Diego State.
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals. Turning it on! Got enough for the first. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to...
Maybe some room here. Into the house. Touchdown, TCU.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Holly, what update do you have for him?
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll try to run for it. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. At midfield, he's got room. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. The run inside. It's Sutton. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Crosses the 10. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already.
Penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Slams ahead. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the
touchdown Aztecs. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Let's check in quickly with Holly. Gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be third down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, going to the air. Slings it downfield. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the vertical routes were coming. They broke on the football, and that does not look good for this ball game.
Running inside. It's Sutton.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Makes a catch. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. The play action fake. He's going to fire deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Craig. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking to throw again. Under fire. It's complete to the left. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
There's a crease. TCU calls its second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Right back to the well. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the Aztecs send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3, and that defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Looking to throw, it's Craig. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
He wants a big play here late. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. All business today for this ball club. They come